Good morning students. Today we will study about poster making in our writing skill. So how to write a poster. So let's move with our part of writing skill that how to write a poster, how to make a poster, how to make it attractive and get full marks in this writing skill. So let's see here. Introduction of this it is given here. Here you will learn some tips about writing a poster in a successful way. That means in this slides you will come to know how to make a poster in a successful way. So welcome once again and I hope you have fun with this short presentation. Goals of a poster. Why we make poster? Let's see. When writing a poster, what you must take in account is that your poster must must have, that is capture the audience you are talking to, inform the audience you are talking to. That means the goal of or the objective of a poster making is to capture the audience attention as well as inform the audience what you want to say and whom you are talking with. Now, capture the audience. How you can capture the audience? Here you will find some suggestions about capturing your audience in a successful way. Let's see. It means to make them feel interested, and they will, of course, when they take a look for the very first time to your poster and also for the very first time that your poster will be read. That means the way or the technique how the audience will attract to your poster which you have made first time, and the suggestions it is mentioned here you can see in the further slide. For a first glance, if the audience is watching your poster or seeing your poster at first time, yeah, first glance, then you can see it should be made in this way only. The suggestions are as below. Use concise and descriptive headings. Make use of colorful pictures and diagrams. Take into account to make use of white spaces. It could be pretty good for your audience. That means it is mentioned about the suggestions that your heading should be concise and descriptive. Then you have to use colorful pictures and diagrams to capture your audience as well as into account to make use of white spaces. That means you should have white spaces that it could make be pretty good for your audience. Now in the next you can see for the first read try to get one point across. Try to use a kind of writing that looks like a newspaper writing. That means whenever you are using or making poster, that time the first read of the audience should be that they are getting the points across whatever you want to inform them or you want to discuss with them. Then second thing you have to use a kind of writing that looks or like a newspaper writing or so on. Inform the audience. Whenever you are making the poster you are informing the audience. So you can see that that is the audience that's what you must like into account for writing a great poster. That means like if you are who is the audience we don't know, that's what you must like into account for writing a great poster. That means whenever you are talking to any person but you don't know who is that person, as if you are making the poster it will be uh, uh, hold down, yeah, it might be displayed outside in the public places, so audience we don't know who is the audience. So that time we have to write we have to take into account for writing a great poster. Now non experts are there, like try to use more background and but experts use buzzwords to attract attention. That means those who are non expert in making posters they use only what more background and they will make it as simple and formal way, but the experts will use buzzwords to attract attention of the audience. Posters are often starting points to detailed discussions. That means we can say posters are the way through which we can communicate with the audience and we can discuss the things, and it is the starting points to detailed discussions. Now you can see what content should be there in our posters. In our poster will include four sections written in one or two sentences each, which include hypothesis, objectives, main goals. Second one, research method should be there, then results of that, implications of that. Remember to use additional text only to support claims. That means you can see whenever you are making poster, you should remember to use additional text only to support claims, not otherwise. No need to use the extra or additional words or text in the poster making. The poster making is divided into four sections. One is the objective of the poster should be there. That means the main aim of using the poster or making the poster should be there. Then there should be some research method. Then results should be there, and implications, how you have to imply and all. Abstracts, sometimes they are required, sometimes they are forbidden. Some people just like to read the abstract. Remember to keep it short, keep it small. That means you know that nowadays the public or the audience is not want to listen or go through lengthy reading paragraphs or something like. So you should always require to keep it in a short and sweet way, that it should be directly reaching the abstract of the thing what you want to explain. Now, designing your poster, how you will design your poster. Take into account these few suggestions in order to design your poster. Whenever you are making the poster, you should keep in your mind how to design the poster. So here 3 points are mentioned through which you can design a poster. Like, be as objective as possible. That means you should have the goal why you are making the poster. So the design should be based on that goal only. Step away from your research and look at your poster. That means whenever you are making the poster, you should step away from the research, and you have to look at your poster, how you have made that poster. Why would you stop to read it? That means whenever you are making the poster, you should stop to read it. That means you should make it in a very simple and sweet way or short way, that it should not have lengthy lines or sentences. Now you can see the same, it is mentioned. Now, timing, that time is an important value, that you should consider the following suggestions when you write a poster. That means whenever you are writing the poster or making the poster, it should mention the timing. That means you should have the timing. Time is an important value in the poster making. Only start designing when you are satisfied with the content. Then second, you give yourself lots of time, a week or more. Read the instructions carefully, consider the final dimensions early. That means whenever you are making a poster, you should have that much time that you can go through the poster again and again, like designs, like the suggestion, the contents, whatever you have mentioned in that, like read the things whatever you mentioned in that content. Then at last you will finalize the poster. That means you need near about a week or more to make a poster in an attractive way and in a capturing way, we can see. Now, technical issues. In case you feel like designing an interactive poster, you should use software you are comfortable with. Take into account the most common softwares for designing a poster, like PowerPoint, Adobe Illustrator, etc. New software will take time to learn. Consider converting into PDF. That means you can go through the you can use the softwares also, or you can use the computer technology nowadays, technical things. If any issues are coming, you can use the technical technology and make the posters through the softwares. Like, you can use the software designing designing a poster, like PowerPoint, then your Adobe Illustrator, so and so on, so on. So now you are having so many new softwares, so it will take time to learn, but whatever you know very well, that you can use and convert into PDF also, that will help you. Now, images, you can see images, you got to be careful when using images. So follow these tips to design a successful poster. That means when you are making the designs or images or pictures or photos in the poster making, you have to be careful about that. Use only high quality images. Some images may look okay on screen but look poor when printed. Fewer big images are better than many small images. That means you can see that when you are using images in the posters, it should have high quality high quality image, then images should be look okay on the screen. Sometimes it happens images look on the screen very nice, but in after printing out, yeah, after the printout it will look very poor. So few people are using big images better than many small images. Yeah, that is correct, that you should use in this way the images to make the poster attractive. Now readability, whether you can see that whether it is important aspects for designing a poster in the way you write, because it will allow your audience to feel interested in reading. Forgetting that you should take into account, like you can see sans serified fonts usually look better, like example Arial, Helvetica, etc. These are the fonts you can use for making posters. Use a strongly contrasting color scheme, should be readable from 3 meters away. That means when you are writing something in the poster making, it should be attractive, it should be visible from a far distance, like the distance is given from 3 meters away also. So you have to use the fonts like Arial, you have to use the fonts like Helvetica, Vetica, etc., that you can make the fonts and the writing things in the poster attractive, that the people or the public or the audience can read very nicely from a far distance. Now font sizes, you can see, if you want your audience to feel interested in looking at your poster, remember to use the following font sizes, like 100 plus pt for titles, then 36 plus pt for your headings, then 24 plus pt for text, etc. So in this way you can see the font sizes which will make the poster more attractive and capturing of the audience attention. Conclusion, at last you can see, I hope this short presentation has given you some clues about how to design a poster, especially if it's a digital one, and I hope every poster you design attracts everyone's attention. So thank you very much for watching this presentation, and get ready to work on the poster making. Good luck, have a nice day.